interesting because they're like, please buy the bed so I can enjoy it too.
Oh.
Well, alrighty.
Well,
We're doing that for every single item. In the bedroom, in the study.
I get so excited. I'm like, why does it have to all be so good?
I know.
The number one thing for me that I think of, can you even guess?
Pillows.
No!
Oh.
Really bad. Now I killed him. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the House of Valentina. We have a special guest.
Hey everybody.
Jack is popping in. We've been very busy lately, haven't we?
We have. It's been so much fun.
It has been. We've got all kinds of fun projects that we're working on. And lately, we got a request for a cool room. And we were like, ooh.
Like that.
We do. So it got us kind of thinking about what does it mean to create a cool room and what are the elements that we like to add into a space when someone has requested that. Because we get a lot of requests for sweet and calm, but we do still get a request sometimes for cool factor.
Yeah, definitely.
And so we think there's a few things that you should definitely include, and it's something that you might want to consider because cool factor, it's got this sort of like grittiness, it's got like a confidence, like I feel like the room just has swagger to it.
It does. It was fun looking this up because we're like, ooh, what is cool?
Yes.
I mean, I know me, but I mean, besides me, like what is cool?
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. I do feel like I do a lot of my pins on Pinterest. A lot of my inspiration does tend to be quite edgy, so I didn't have that much trouble filling this brief.
Nope, not at all, actually.
So you'll have to let me know if you think that these things are what add cool factor. We'll wait to hear from you in the comments. But for now, make sure you hit subscribe because let us know what other videos you love. If you want a follow-up of this, we want to make sure that we give you guys whatever inspiration you are looking for. So let us know what you're looking for in your home. So maybe the next video will be for that. But for now, let's jump into this video. And yes, I'm going to set my coffee down. It's going to end up everywhere. Okay, so I am super pumped about this subject because I absolutely love cool factor. I feel like it's like that. It's like the James Dean, like.
Oh yeah, James Dean, like Sean Connery's like this, just this thing. It's almost intangible, but it's so like, it's just so cool.
I think of like Jane Birkin, Bridget Bardot. These are like women that have like this sort of, it's almost like a little bit of, is it nice to say aloof?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's like, they're just kind of laid back.
They're just kind of there and they're not, I don't know. It's like they're not too overly concerned with all these things. They're just kind of themselves.
And they're not super sweet either. There's like, it's not that they're not kind people, but their overall aesthetic and the way they carry themselves is that they're not super sweet. And so when you infuse that into a room and you start thinking about those things that make a room feel like that, I think that making sure you don't put too much sweetness into it, I think is really important.
I'm really excited about this video.
There's not gonna be a lot of florals in this video. But that's probably not going to surprise you.
Probably not.
No. All right, so now that we have figured out what we're aiming for, let's talk about what you need in order to create that feeling. So I think adding bold abstract art or also like bold photography, like black and white photography, is the quickest way to be able to create an instantaneously cool feeling in a room. It just works.
It really does. It changes everything.
These bold strokes. Oh my gosh, I have so many art ideas on my Pinterest account. I'll try to pop up some pictures for you, okay? I think that bold stroke, it just captures your attention. It's very, I don't know, it has like that wow factor to it, but it's also not like too in your face either.
No, and it's not weird. It's not like, I don't understand this. You look at it and it's just, for me, it just takes my breath away. It's just so awe-inspiring.
I love the fact that you're like, it's not weird. Like, then we're all wondering, what does Jack think is weird? I wouldn't necessarily use that word for anyone's art. I mean, occasionally you're like,
That's what I'm talking about. The art that makes you go, well, okay. But
okay.
No, but it's like, it's not distracting.
Yeah, no, it's subtle and yet bold. And I think that's where cool factor really comes from. And I think it's okay to do like black and whites of cool people. Like, And we're no longer smoking. You know, we're kind of not condoning that anymore, right? Not kind of, but we're not.
Right.
As in not. But I do think that like in the old days, we would use a lot of pictures of people smoking because it looked cool to have the smoke kind of billowing in the shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of swagger in that.
Yeah, but I think you can also do that through, like, there's so many different prints out there. If you want to do Marilyn Monroe or James Dean, Jane Birkin, you can buy the prints nowadays. And if you want somewhere really inexpensive, I would check Decenio. They've got a lot of,
they do have a lot of stuff.
Really amazing black and white photography. I like the one where she's like eating her spaghetti, and like the one of like the chess, playing chess. Like there's some really cool
There's a good one of Sean Connery out there.
Yeah, kinds of amazing photography out there of Sean Connery.
Yeah.
I think he's the ultimate.
I do too.
Although Daniel Craig, he's pretty amazing too.
Yeah.
Another thing that I think that we talk about a lot when someone asks for cool factor is that we understand that this is a person who really appreciates really good design. People who like cool factor, they're looking for something that has that stand out, amazing quality to the design itself. Of course, whatever it is that we're looking at has to function as well, but good design is what they're looking for first, and then everything else should follow. So that could be anything from the coffee maker on the countertop to the toothbrush charger. I mean, it's like
true.
Anything. People who are looking for cool factor ultimately want everything they have to be well designed. So we got really excited because Hydrow very kindly, not only are they sponsoring today's video, but they very kindly sent us the Hydrow Pro. And I have to tell you that the thing that caught my attention, of course, was the amazing design. As a designer, of course, I love when something is just beautiful. And this was like, oh.
It's gorgeous. It is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was an easy yes. Rowing gives you a full body workout that can engage up to 86% of your muscles in your body. I mean, that's
mind blowing. That's a lot of muscles.
Easy on your joints. It's an amazing cardiovascular and strength workout. So the Hydrow also offers 6,000 different workouts.
Yeah, like literally, even if you're just getting started and you've never used a rowing machine before, there's an entire series just to teach you how to do it.
Yes.
And then literally the world opens up because they have videos from so many different countries and all over the United States that you can just row like all these different places, different lengths. It's so cool.
And different levels as well.
Yeah.
So just depending on what level of fitness you're looking for or what length of a workout you want, like it's incredible.
They also have off-rower workouts where you can do yoga and stretching and a bunch of other stuff. It's really, really cool.
I think the other thing, what also is incredible is that this is so easy to include in your daily routine because it's at home. So you're not having to spend time going to a gym. That is my biggest problem. And you run into that too, where we're just too busy and you're having a hard time getting to the gym, and this is what we need. It saves you so much time.
It really does.
And we went with the Pro, but they also offer the Wave, which is just a little bit smaller if you have a smaller footprint where you want to put it. Okay, so I've got an amazing deal for you. The best deal that's out there, because only the best for the best. But if you click my link down below and use the code HOUSEWAVE, that's gonna get you $250 off of the Wave. If you wanna get the Pro, use the code HOUSEPRO, and that's gonna get you $500 off. That's a huge savings.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, they delivered it to the door, set it up for us.
Yeah.
They were absolutely incredible.
Incredible.
It's been the most incredible experience, and I think that you guys are going to absolutely love it. So I'll leave all the details linked down below for you guys. But thank you again to Hydrow for being our video sponsor and for an amazing machine. Yeah. It's a real win for us here.
It is.
So I would say going for statement pieces is one of the best ways to get there really fast. So I would include in that, I would say lighting. Lighting is one of the key ways to instantaneously change a space.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You can really create, whether it's a table lamp that's really sculptural, maybe one with like spikes or croc.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm like, oh my God, I'm already getting so excited.
I love that.
I love it. But what about like a beautiful chandelier
Yes.
That's got like, you could do like smoked glass. Love the chandeliers when you've got all the different glass hanging down at all different levels.
Those
right?
are
Like
really cool.
Like a waterfall effect with the chandelier.
That's
definitely
yeah.
It's gonna give you some cool factor. I love my Viper light, the one in the office.
Yes.
I love that thing. I think that contrasting against the black is amazing, but I do love it in the black as well.
Yeah.
On a lighter, if you're doing a lighter
Doing
interior.
a lighter interior. Oh my gosh.
Which is the fact that they called it the Viper.
Viper. Oh.
Yeah, I do have a habit myself of buying things that have names like that, like the little sconces in the kitchen, they're the Cobra.
I didn't know that. Yes. I knew that's what they look like. I didn't realize what they were called. That is so cool.
Yes, so I like to look for those kinds of pieces that are really stand out in statement and really just add that instant infusion of cool factor into a room. You can also look at sculptural decor.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like there's inspiration everywhere for this one.
No, I don't know.
Because honestly, one of the words you asked earlier when you said, you listed out the names, you're like Jane Birkin, Harrison Ford, Sean Connery, and I said, one of the words that comes up to me is unexpected.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Like there's just something about them, like Harrison Ford's a pilot. Like it's just an unexpected thing.
Well, there you go,
so
I didn't
cool.
know that.
So, I don't know, pieces like this.
Yeah.
Like you're the queen of these.
Or the spike vase that we got from Amazon recently.
Yeah.
Or like marble bowls that are sculpted in like unusual shapes. I also love like geometric shapes like these. You don't have to spend a lot of money for these pieces. Some are a little bit more investment, but like this, it's just from Home Goods. And I'm sure we could find something to link up to similar to this on Amazon. So we've gotten some really cool planters from Target.
Yes.
Actually, they're sitting right back here.
The gear?
Yes.
I love this.
Yes, these were out of stock, and I guess because we'd sold them out last year, they brought them back. I'm so excited. So it's these kinds of pieces that I think add that boldness, that unexpected feeling.
Yes.
It's like, can you say that an accessory can add swagger to a room? I kind of feel like it can.
Definitely.
I kind of feel like it can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that. I think also going for statement furniture is another big one.
Yes.
Yeah, so going for a sculptural sofa, a sculptural chair, you could go for something in like black boucle, you could go for something that's in like a decadent velvet. It's got that bend and it's like sinuous and it's like you instantaneously notice it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like in your face. There's something quiet.
Yeah, there's like this.
It's why I'll never be cool.
No, they have whatever.
I'm way too loud. I've got way too much to say and the hands are moving.
Well, you do that, but there's like this quiet strength and quiet confidence in this stuff. I love it.
Yeah, it's that confidence. And I think you can infuse that into your space through your furnishings.
Yeah.
So we were looking at that bed at our house that had the black wood edges, but it's curved and it's like, oh, it's so cool.
Oh gosh, yes.
Black leather sofas. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, totally.
Oh, even the taupe swivel chairs at our house.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to see
amazing.
the shopping trip, we actually posted this over on our living channel. So you could definitely watch it over there if you want to see it.
And by the way, everyone's commenting on it and they're all wanting us to buy the bed.
Yeah, we might have to buy the bed. If you didn't see it, let us know, go over there and vote.
Some of the comments have been interesting because they're like, please buy the bed so I can enjoy it too.
Oh.
Well, alrighty.
Well.
All right. Come on over.
There's plenty of room because I take up about like this much space. I sleep on the very edge of the bed and there's plenty of room because I'm sure that's what they meant.
There were like 4 of those.
Wow. All right. That's for the other channel.
That's right. So the way you're dressed today, to me, is so symbolic of what you're saying right now. Because you're talking about like statement, but also like not super loud. You're wearing black, but look at the shoes. I would have lifted them up in the air, but you're wearing a skirt.
No, I'm actually wearing shorts.
Oh, you're wearing shorts?
Either way, I don't think putting my foot up in the camera is that nice of an idea, but yeah, these are not subtle.
No, but they're subtle with the outfit. If the whole outfit was that color, but it's like this mix.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love
that
what you're saying.
It really, I think it's like a subtleness that you don't, I think you're right. Like you're really wanting to have it, it's like quiet, but then like bold. It's it's a cool factor to me is like the hardest thing to really nail. But then hopefully these will give you really easy ways of doing it. Another thing you can do to add instantaneous cool factor is to add a little industrial feeling. The kitchens that I've been looking at lately, they have an industrial feel to them, but they're still really polished, they're still really modern, and yet you're like, oh, that's just cool. I mean, like that was the word. I was like, oh, look at this cool kitchen.
That's exactly
you know?
what she said.
Yeah, so it's the word that you're like, oh, what is it about it? It's like, it's elegant, it's chic, but then there's like this industrial feeling. It's made with metal, or is that like stainless? It's got like this, something really pristine about it, and yet it's got like this edgy, cool vibe to it. That's what we're kind of talking about. So kitchens can be an amazing place. Or a bathroom with that look. Oh, you could do an island with it. Oh, you could also do
Doing that for every single item. And the bedroom. And the study.
I get so excited. I'm like, why does it have to all be so good?
I know.
All right, everyone else, like, give me your project so we can make some more of these rooms. Let's keep adding to this. Bold materials.
That is a big one.
It's a really incredible way to add this cool factor. So I immediately think the number one thing for me that I think of, can you even guess?
Pillows.
No!
Oh. Sorry,
I even told
we've
him
been married
earlier.
28 years. I can totally finish her sentences.
He can't finish any of my sentences or my sandwiches, so.
What I want for dinner? Sushi? No.
No.
Pasta? No.
No, not that either.
Okay, so if it's not pillows, what is it?
Marble. Like a really bad. Now I killed him.
Oh my God, could not be further. It doesn't even start with the same letter.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Let's do it again. We'll edit that first part out. Do it again.
Okay, yeah, okay. So can you guess what I think is the thing that I think of the most, the material that you...
Marble.
Yes.
I've always said that.
Jack's always said that.
I've always
Yeah,
said
statement
that.
marble.
Statement marble.
Not just any marble.
Especially.
Well, whether you're going to go for a huge slab in your kitchen, you're going to do an amazing backsplash with it, you're going to do it on the island. If we're going to eventually pick a piece for our laundry room, every time we go, like the piece is sold like the day before.
Or when we go and it's storming.
It's pouring rain. They're
And they're
like,
like, it's outside.
yeah, not sure if it's thundering and
And
lightning.
they point because they don't even want to go out there with us.
The worst luck finding a piece that we really love.
Yeah.
But it can be a little bit of troublesome at times to find that bold piece because it's like a piece of art.
Yes.
And you do have to be a little bit
More selective.
I'm gonna be very picky. I like the word select. I'm selective, not picky. That's
Yeah.
so much like, it's just such a dapper way of saying it. But I do think that like marble like that, and we remember the house in Crete? That was
Oh my gosh.
like a Formica.
Yeah, on the counter.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
So you
amazing.
can do this on a budget.
Totally.
They're doing all kinds of granite is another one.
Mm-hmm.
When it's leathered and honed, and I'm like, I just want to bite it, you know?
I know, it's bad for the teeth. The dentist is like, I love that.
Yeah,
Buying
got
a
a
boat.
boat named after you. It's called the Formica or the granite counter.
Yeah, the grounded.
Yeah. No, but I do think that you can really create something super luxurious with these materials, even if you're working on a budget.
Yes.
Look at the quartz as well. But don't stop there because you can really add a bold statement with pillows as well.
Which is always my second choice.
Yes. So you could go for something like a zebra. You could go for something like a giraffe. You could go for a bold print.
Not the shape of a giraffe, but the giraffe.
I'm not totally opposed to that because the next thing on the list was actually the zebra hides.
Oh, that's true.
I think that adds cool
That is
factor.
really,
I
really
think that
cool.
you walk in the room and you go, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just cool, right?
Yeah.
It just feels cool. It feels exotic. It feels like something unexpected.
It's that unexpected
that was such
thing.
a good word. I'm telling you, this is why I bring him.
I thought it was my looks.
It's that too.
My booty.
Ew. Just as I'm hitting your cheeks.
Which that?
Ew, stop it. These people are never gonna come
Keep
back.
going.
Anyways, I think that like the Greek key rug that we just added into the dining room.
I love that. And see, that's such a good example because
Yes.
it's not
like in your face. You're not like, whoa, as you walk in, but you're like, ooh.
No, but it's cool like in its own way.
Unexpected.
Unexpected, a little understated, but like it makes a statement.
Yeah, that's what we think. That's how we would decide. That's how we would define kind of cool factor. I'm gonna let these fine people get on with their day. I hope we've left you with tons of inspiration. Make sure you check the link down below for all the items we've mentioned and the Hydrow as well. So cool.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit subscribe and let us know which of these you agree with or disagree with, which ones you have in your home and which ones you need to add. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye for now.
Bye.